So in the previous video, I explained why we need a concordance. Now there are different concordances, and this is going to be based on the Bible translation that you have. So on a side note, I really like the Life Application Study Bibles, that they are full of a lot of information for helping you like interpret scripture for yourself. And also they always give like a breakdown of why this book of the Bible is being written, the author, the audience, and the purpose. You get the background of what the people are experiencing. All right, so I have the NIV concordance that matches the NIV Study Bible. That is my old set. I actually use the NKJV translation at this point, and I use the Strong's Concordance. So the next part of the verse says, "You shall love your neighbor as you love yourself." Now, we learn in Genesis that when we are in sin, when we have things that happen to us, that they bring us shame. Now, this shame makes us put on fig leaves. So really, we may not get a vision of how well we love ourselves, but we do get a vision of how well we love ourselves based on our ability to love everyone well. Those are great big mirrors to our ability to love ourselves well. So if I find myself doing the things on this list, sin is self-harm. Sin is also connected to a lot of self-limiting beliefs. And so he says that you shall not commit adultery. So if I want to sleep with people that are not my partner, you shall not murder. And that murder is, do I want to harm other people? You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness. Do I lie on other people? You shall not covet. Do I look at other people and their gifts and I want to make them mine? And if there is any other commandment, are all summed up in this saying, namely, you shall love your neighbor as you love yourself. Really, God has given us a great big barometer for how well we love ourselves based on my ability to love another human. If I am stalling in any place in loving my neighbor, and my neighbor is whoever God sets on my path, if there is any stumbling blocks for me in loving another human being, if I find myself dragging all of those things into that person's life, that is a great blaring sign that I don't love myself well. So we use a concordance to really make the Bible come alive. When we sit and have the ability to look at ourselves and the way that we show up in the world, God can use the Bible to really transform our beliefs as we learn about the standards that God requires, but we also begin to take on the belief system attached to those requirements.